Right. So basically, walking through the equipped reverse charging. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. So you could even use this. The BK 3000 is a four-in-one. Oh, there's an included four-in-one charging cable. Cool. You know, one thing I want to check to see what is built into this. So solar charging, typical about 5 minutes of exposure to direct midday sunlight can generate set up enough energy to roughly bottle of 500 milliliter of purified water. Okay, so if you need 5 minutes of good sunlight, we'll get you a good bottle of 500 milliliters. That's not bad. All right. Uh, Maintenance, replacing of the internal filter cartridge. There's an internal filter cartridge too. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so what size uh, battery is in this thing? Use the four-in-one charging cable. That's cool. Trying to see what is the power. The power. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this has a 2800 milliamp hour battery. Okay, 2800 milliamp hour battery. I mean, if it works, it works, right? Okay, so let's see what's in the box. So you get this, and this is not the box. This is the box inside the box. So you get this cool carrying packet along with these guys, and this is a nice little plush velvety kind of feel in there. This is pretty cool. I like the little window. Yeah, this is all the stuff you need to find and see inside here. You can put that in there. So we'll set that off to the side, just a little bit off right here. Let's see what's in this little box. And yeah, I think that is it. Yeah, that would be it. Cool. All right, let's get this opened. Yeah, yeah. Okay, those are put in there pretty well. Okay, kind of like I like this concept. Yeah, you wrap it around a hose and then you can pin it because you obviously you know why I know why you need this. This is uh, wrapped around a hose, pin it to something because there's a lot of times where this thing can't be forced in. It floats. It wants to pull out, or the angle in which the length of the hose that you have, it just pulls itself out, and it becomes a pain to keep in there. And I like this idea. I'm pretty sure this is keeps your the end of your filter in play. Wow. Okay. Love this four-in-one cable. I actually have a few cables like this. This is a super handy cable. So you don't really need this, but I like the idea that because this is more of like if you have an iPhone, right, and you want to charge up the iPhone, and we're talking about the older iPhone, and you pull that out, and then you have a USB-C connection here, which I will probably use this all the time, and then you have this USB-A and another USB-C connection, so you can go C to C, hush hush, A to B. Wait, no, um, never mind that. So you have A to C, and then you have C to C. And then you have, if you really want, C to lightning. Is it lightning? Yeah. And then A to, yeah. So that's cool. You have that cable that you can use for any type of charging. This is a great universal cable, even just to charge up your phone off of another battery pack, or whatever. So pretty nice to have a universal cable like that. You have, I believe this is going to be a food grade quality hose, water drinking stuff. Yep. And it's got little kinks in it, but that's okay. You'll be able to work that out. I believe this is going to be your out hose. And it will go basically, I believe, here. Yeah. Oh, it goes on nice and easy like. That's pretty nice. Okay. Let me make sure that's correct. I don't want to jump the gun without making sure if this is the correct connection. So, yeah, I'm sure of it now. I just saw something else that proved it to me. Then you have your other black food grade quality hose. I like the rubber feel on these things here. And this will go over here somewhere. Oh, there we go. Here we go, right there. And then it'll go right here. This says in. So you will push that there, and then we'll run this through. And I like how it just kind of sits there. But really cool feature here. Check this out. Solar panel. So the nice thing about this is it's pretty much there, right? You got the solar panel. You got a capability of plugging in a charge port here. You can. It's a USB-C. You can maybe you have an extra battery pack. You can plug it into there and charge it up. You got solar that can run, enough charge, over a period of time to go ahead and run it for a little bit. And ooh, nice little light, camping survival light. Let me see if you press and hold. Let me see what happens. There it is. There's your SOS, and then off. Okay. Power. Oh, that was and it looks like it's down to about 2 bars. So probably need to charge it up. But then again, if you don't have battery, you don't have solar, guess what? You break open or you pop open this guy and you go to town. Let me see if it's working. Mm-hmm. It's working. Yes, and of course I'll wash the hose before I employ it. Let's see if it works, right? So I've got this big old container right here. I'm gonna fill this up with some water. Be right back. Probably don't want to put too much water in here because this other cup that I have is going to be where I take the water from, right? And as I thought, this will not. So, yeah, my little lemony water. So let's go ahead, give this a quick shot. I'm going to show you something here. What I like is that you take this, you can put this on. Now you have a filter and there's an internal filter. So you have a double filter going on over here. So, and then I think you can put this in here and like it doesn't want to stay, right? So what you can do is take this, bring this over the hose, get it to snap into place, and then take this guy, find that equal best spot, right? You want to get this all the way down, and then clamp it, and look at that. Boom, clamped on, let's go. Okay, so simple enough. We're going to watch the water come from in and out. So let's power it on. Ooh. Oh, I hear it. And there it goes. Okay. Now that's the one thing with this is that once any portion of this filter is exposed, it will suck in air and it will stop. That's no big deal because you shouldn't be doing this through this, right? It should be done through a small river, a bigger, larger bucket of muckier stuff, right? That's how this works. So easy enough. Just got it going. Let me see if I can get the rest of this out. And there it goes. Yep. Pumping through the filter. And that is it. That is as simple as it goes, guys. This is, I got a lot of containers sitting on my desk. I know that, but here's the deal. This is some cool stuff. And why do I say that? Well, because I'm going to be camping a lot. I'm going to be out roughing it. I've got a Jeep. I've got some overlanding stuff. I've got a tent. I've got all kinds of stuff that I have been getting prepared for. And this, dude, this thing is going to be with me all the time. I mean, I'm not even kidding. This is going to be in my literally my back pocket, my back of my Jeep, ready to go at a moment's notice to filter any water anywhere that I may need that concern. So, love the idea that I can use this number one as just a pump. Don't even have to have the filter on the end. I can use it as just a pump. Maybe I have a situation where I have like a 10-gallon or five. I mean, I do. Actually have two 7-gallon water containers. They're a little bit heavy. I also have them in a position where I don't want to be moving them around much. Just put them in the back, run the larger black hose through the nozzle of the tank, keep it sealed for the most part, keep the bugs and stuff out. Put this pump whatever distance away that I can. I can get more of this. I can get longer version of this if I need to. But put this down into the pump, put this nearby, and then now I have a nice little nozzle with this other little holes that I can attach to, and I can pump out any amount of water. Even though the water may already be filtered and purified, I can still run the water through this and use this as a pump by itself. But then even more so, you have all these emergency features related to this. Solar power to charge this battery up. The nice thing about this is it's solar powered. Turn it on, charge it up, then use it to charge up another device of yours if this is all you have left. Also, if you have, like I said, a charging brick, you can use it to charge this up or power this so that you can get clean filtered water. And then even further behind that, if this is all kaput, you can't get the battery, you can't, there's just no juice left and it's dark out or whatever, you break out the pump. Oh yeah, and it's why is it doing that? Is because I got the in-hole inlet blocked. Like, why won't it let go? And I think there we go. Now, and now, there it goes. Yeah. Oop. And I'm pumping water on my desk. So, yep. I mean, you can't beat it. You got a survival light. You got everything you need, guys. I've been in the Boy Scouts. I've played Army for a long time. Love the idea and the feeling of being safe and having good water. You guys, there's a lot of things that people say, oh, you have to have for camping. You have to have. I will tell you, there is no have to have except for one thing. Absolutely, at its minimum, at the most minimal that you need is water. You might as well get you one of these and have it sitting in the back, fully charged, ready to go, so you can pull this from almost any location to get yourself some good, clean water. So always be careful where you get your water and your water source. It's always best to use running water, I mean flowing water, usually very stagnant waters. I'd even be concerned of using this unless you have a way of filtering or purifying that water. So maybe even more so as you run this filter, you put it in another container and then you boil it. And then maybe run it through the filter again just to be certain. But filter the water, boil it, filter it if you're looking for survival. You all know how that goes. So, but in any other case, running waters, running rivers, you need some water and you just want to be extra safe. You get these filters to go ahead and pull out the impurities so that you can have good, clean drinking water. So, guys, I hope this was helpful for you. I do appreciate your time, and I'm out.